He is finally here. Hey Chelsea fan, welcome to CFC Unfiltered. Let's get started. Hey Chelsea fans, welcome to CFC Unfiltered. I'm your host Anirudh, and CFC Unfiltered is a channel for Chelsea fans by a Chelsea fan, and I'm really excited. Today we heard Esteval being announced, dropped by Chelsea. And I wanted to wait until today, maybe a few more details before I came on and recorded about this. For those of you that do not know what CSC Unfiltered is about, it's about giving you my reactions, opinions, and pre-match and post-match thoughts of all things Chelsea. If you do like the content, please give it a thumbs up. Please hit the banner subscribe button and hit the bell notification icon. It really helps us grow as a young channel. It's only a few days old, and I'm sure if you do give it a shot, you will love it. So let's start. So yesterday, Chelsea, just like that, brought this. Wow, let's. I mean, so just let's see it again. Okay, that's a cool video. So, SOL was cited during the opening training session yesterday because Chelsea came back after the Club World Cup. They had a approximately 3 week holiday, and most of them come back yesterday. SOL was photographed coming in the background, but then Chelsea deleted it. Then some Chelsea fans got worried that maybe some of those experts who absolutely know nothing, they might be right that he's going out loan. But it turns out that Chelsea just wanted to do a proper announcement. And he's a really good player. He will be important part of Chelsea first team setup. So it was really important that he was announced properly. Now I saw George Benson's video came up yesterday. Doing Esteban reaction, and he basically just read his interview. So I've read his interview, but I do not want to be reading the thing, which is never me. I want to be reacting of just some of the things he said, and just some of the things that what I think he will benefit, and we will benefit from him as Chelsea, right? So with him coming on, I mean, I saw his interview. So first of all, he looks very grounded. He's not like a party animal kind of a person. He's really grounded. He's really close to his family, and he's not really going out doing the nightlife kind of thing. Uh, and he seems more of a centered, grounded person who's really close to his family. His family is settled down, came with him, and Chelsea are probably doing everything they can to make him more comfortable, feel more as a home. I saw that he said he's really excited to see London, and of course, it's a good place to visit and stay there, especially if you're in a good part of the London, which Chelsea as a football club in West London. That's probably one of the best places you could go to. And the second thing, and I think more on this, I would say that we've seen some Brazilian who were rumored, we would have thought that they were going to be much more greater than they were. I'm specifically referring to Ronaldinho and Neymar, but their party life and all of that got in the way what could have been a much better career than it was. But I think, in this case, what uh, is the case, Estevao is more, I would say, towards, I would say, if I would, because he's sometimes referred as Massinio, and I would say he's more, I would say, towards in terms of personality and in terms of life and what, choices he makes outside of football seems to be more towards Messi than Ronaldinho, right? Like, you look at Yamal, and we have all heard of the rumors about Yamal, right? So we will see where his career goes, because we have seen many wonder kids come up, and then it hasn't worked for them. A few years later, then yeah, it's all gone awry, right? So we will see for Yamal, but that's a separate case. That's for Barcelona to worry about. But right now, I would say I'm more interested in, of course, this videos about Esteban. So the thing about Esteban, what I really liked is that attitude, and he seems to be more as a homely person, and a centered person than a partying person kind of thing. And Chelsea is more like a family club, so I think he will love it. Second thing, he said he really wants to be the best he can be. He wants to be one of the best players in the world, if not the best. And he wants to win Premier League and Champions League with Chelsea. And he really wants to push and push and push, right, to become one of the greatest players. So there's certainly promise. He is ambitious, and he thinks that at Chelsea he can achieve those things. He talked about how at the end of 2024, as he talked to Thiago Silva, who's really been, was a great servant at the club, and he has been a great custodian. We should remember his son is actually in academy, Chelsea's academy right now. So his family is still in London. So, Thiago Silva basically came up to him and talked to him and told him how special Chelsea was. That's what he said in an interview, uh, and that's what he feels like. That he says that I can see why it's a special, special club. Uh, and he also, of course, said that one of the players he saw growing up at Chelsea was Eden Hazard. Of course, and there are quite a lot of similarity with Esteban and Hazard. Of course, Hazard played at the left. Esteban is more likely a right player. So I'm really excited to see what Esteban can bring. A lot of people were concerned, that he was going to be a bit lightweight, but when we have competed against three Brazilian teams in the Club World Cup, and I can see they will really give Premier League teams run for their money, because I saw the intensity with which they played. I think that was really good, and I think Estevao, we saw how he battled hard with Cucurella, so that impressed me, and I think he can handle himself at the Premier League level. He might need to bulk up a little bit more, but I think he will thrive in Premier League. He just not survive, but thrive in Premier League. And his goal and assist ratio is insane, and I'm really excited to see how he fits in. According to the briefs, he will be eased in rather than put straight back in. So that's most likely, and of course, there will be a lot of rotation with our squad depth and what all going on. So we can see him being eased in into the Premier League and into the Chelsea team. But really excited to see him. He will reportedly be wearing number 41, so it's an interesting number, because I've never seen someone who's established uh, wearing a very high number. Uh, that's especially in Chelsea. So that's a very interesting choice. People thought he'd be wearing maybe 11 or 21, but it's 41 apparently. It's been announced today. So really excited to see him fit in and how he fits in. I think he will start in the right. I know he also prefers center, but that's Cole Palmer's position, and Esteva will have to earn the right to first be part of the in the backing order, even though he's a great player. But he gives us so many options, and last 2 seasons, one of the frustrating things with Chelsea and one of the reasons why Cole Palmer's goal to assist ratio suffered was because teams just doubled up on him or tripled up on him, and his goal and assist ratio suffered. Of course, in the last stretch, a lot of other players stepped in, and that was important. That we are more than just a Cole Palmer team. And it was also Cole Palmer. It was also important for Cole Palmer to know that his teammates are stepping up. I think with his arrival, along with other new arrivals that have come in, I think it just gives us so many options. Teams will no longer be able to develop because if you develop on Cole and Cole, so there's you free up someone else like Esteva or Gittins or Simmons when he comes in, most likely, or Garnacho if he does. Right, and there's a good Joao Pedro and Liam Delap as well. We'll see if Nicholas Jackson stays or not. So it just gives so many options to the team, um, and yeah, just really excited with what he brings to the team. I think he will be very Eden Hazard kind of player, at least from the looks of it. But we will see how it develops. Um, uh, yeah, I think that's it. I think Chelsea's transfer window has been overall good so far with incomings and outgoings. This is a sign we competed with some of the top clubs in Europe. Barcelona were specifically close to him. Everyone thought Barcelona was getting him, but it was us. We got him, and we have been waiting for this signing for quite a while. So to see him come in the flesh, it was very nice, and I think it deserved a separate video. Um, so yeah, I think he gives us just so many options, and I will be in the next couple of videos. I will be talking about Nicholas Jackson. I will be talking about Hato and some of the other signings coming in and what they bring to the team. I will also be talking about Chelsea's front of shirt sponsorship, what's going on with that, and maybe here we go with Simmons. Hopefully that will come. But until the next video. But if you do like the content, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification icon, and I will see you next time. So until next time, bye guys. Bye.